Hello everyone, my name is Sam Kaczynski, and this set of tutorials will help the user learn how to create a character from the ground up. It involves Photoshop CS4, Maya 2012, ZBrush 4.0, and Mixamo for the rigging process. The user will begin with creating a concept drawing on a typical size document similar to this. What I've done here is I've gone into Photoshop, hit New, and it doesn't really matter what the settings are here. You do want to kind of work in centimeters. As a default, any of the mesh that you create in Maya will start off in centimeters. That way, whenever you try to apply this image, it'll match up. And you want to name it. Of course, we won't do it in this case. I've named mine EXPNG after I had saved it out of Photoshop, which after you go to save, once you've done your drawing, you will save it as a ping. Pings help storage space, reduce storage space. But in this case, we won't. Once we've done that, you've saved it anywhere you want to save it, you're going to go into Maya, and we're going to create a new project window. This one's already been created for us, but to walk you through the steps, you're going to hit New, check wherever you want to save it. Typically it'll save somewhere in a Maya default somewhere. I saved this one to my desktop. We won't utilize this, but keep all these same except. I'm going to hit cancel because I already have the window here. Now whenever you bring something into Maya, you have to save it in a fashion that will be a little simpler. What I do is I open up the actual window of this Maya folder, and I'll go into my sources and images because that's where all of your files will be default. So we have an area right here that our regular Maya is, and this isn't actually where we need to be, so we're going to go to our desktop. I'm going to open up my example man, go into sources images. As you can see, I've basically just copied wherever I stored that ping, copied it, and pasted it in here with my right button. So we don't need to do that. The next thing we need to do is actually create a polygon primitive, and that's in your create menu underneath. You can have it under surfaces or wherever you want to go. We'll create a plane, hit the box so that we can actually make the dimensions. Now we'll go back into Photoshop, check our image size. Our width is 3.54 and 2.74, and that is in inches, so we're going to change this to centimeters. We'll go 9 by 6.96 so that we're accurate and moving into Maya. So we'll hit cancel. 9 by 6.96. We'll go over here, and if I'm not mistaken, it was the height. We'll go back in real quick. Image size, the width. Okay, width is 9. Hit cancel. Go back over here. It's 9 by 696, and we'll tap in the window, and it'll create a plane for us. Now, since this is already created, I can show you once you've come over to your channel box, you can click on this icon down here, the input, and change these to 2 by 2, so that you have a smaller amount. This helps reduce the computation in the window itself. So simple enough. You've created an exact size of that. We want to hit the right mouse button, apply a new material. And we don't want to. I've actually already done this. You'll apply a blend, so I can show you later some other things that happen when you use blends as opposed to the right method for creating an image to work from. We'll then go over here to show you in my outliner what I've done, and I'll unhide these. I hit Shift on my Mac and H, and it'll open this up. We want to try to apply that image in here, and the way we do that is we go into our attribute editor, hit this button again, and you'll go all the way over to your blend, or then in this case a Lambert, and you'll click this button, apply a file, and there you go.